Hey guys, and welcome to your fifth JavaScript tutorial for beginners. In this tutorial, we're going to discuss how to use JavaScript functions. And functions are essentially mini programs inside of your program, inside of your code that you can call over and over wherever you want. They're extremely important. It's one of the fundamental parts, really, of any kind of programming is going to be having functions. And let's get into it now. So we're going to create a function, and we're going to call it my first function. And we're going to have this parentheses here, and this is where you usually add parameters that you would use inside of your function main body, or where you have your declarations. And for now, we're going to keep it blank. And inside of here, we could put whatever code we want, and we could call it later. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to do document.write, and we're going to say stronger, faster, smarter. And that's going to be our document.write. And now we can call this function inside of actually a button. So if we go to our main HTML up here in the body, and we create a form, and we could say form, and we say the input type is a button, and the value equals click. And then we use this attribute called the onClick attribute, which if you remember from our first tutorial video, we had it up there as well. And this is we're gonna tell the onClick attribute to call our function my first function. And then we're gonna close this. So this is gonna be the input type, and this is the form. So let's see what happens when we go to our website. We have our button that says click. We're going to click, and it says stronger, faster, smarter. So that's very cool, and that's essentially the first thing you should know about functions is just it's going to be a mini program where it's going to let us declare to write code or a series of statements, which is where it really becomes valuable, that we can reuse over and over and call pretty much anywhere in our code. So that's the introduction to functions, and let's get into it a little bit more in our next video.